Hey guys, it's Zach. Sorry, I look like complete shit, but I'm sick. Like, really, really, really sick. I have a stomach bug. There's been a stomach bug that's been going around, uh, like where I live for like the past 2 weeks, and I kept saying, "Oh, I'm so lucky I haven't gotten it yet." And then I was saying, "Oh, I've been so healthy this year." Because normally, during the winter and stuff, I'm sick a lot just because all you type 1 diabetics now out there, our immune systems suck. So we get sick a lot more than people who are not type 1 diabetics. And this year was going really well. I hadn't really been sick like I normally am. Well, this is making up for it. It sucks. Really bad. But that's beside the point. That's not what this video is for. I just wanted to do a video because I wanted to keep you guys up to date on my dexcom situation. And I was laying on my couch, and I'm watching The View, and then I was like, I guess I could sit up for a few minutes and do a quick video about my dexcom, even though I look like shit and I'm sick. But hey, I'm a real person. We all get sick and stuff, so this is what I look like when I'm sick. So, update with my dexcom. So, like I said, and I really do apologize because the 2 other videos that I put, the part 1 and part 2, I mentioned another video that I had previously posted that had more information about it, and I didn't realize that that video actually never uploaded. And then when I tried to upload it, I tried to re-upload it, it just kept saying that there was something wrong and that it couldn't upload. I tried for a half hour and it couldn't, and I was like, God damn it. And when I tried to play the video back, it wouldn't even play. So I don't understand really what happened. Like I said, I'm new to this YouTube stuff, sorry. So I'm trying to get the hang of it. And yes, I'm a coffee addict. Even when I'm sick, I drink my coffee. It's sad. I drink about 6 or 7 of these of coffee a day. Isn't that sad? Normally, I get Dunkin' Donuts twice a day. I get one in the morning when I go to work, and then I normally get another one on my lunch break. But since I'm sick, I'm not leaving the house. Probably shouldn't even be doing this video. I should just be resting, but it's hard to keep me down. Honestly, I would have went to work today, even though I feel like complete shit, but I have things happening coming out of this end and coming out of that end. I know, TMI. That would not be fun at work. So that's the only reason why I stayed home. So anyways, back to the Dexcom thing. So, sorry if I seem a little out of it. I took some, cold and sinus medication, and that stuff always kind of makes me a little loopy. But, so back to the Dexcom thing. So I told you guys that I started this process in December. That's right, December, almost 2 months ago. Still no Dexcom. So I got the ball rolling. If you watch my Dexcom update videos, part 1, part 2, the buy-room system that they sent me to did not accept my insurance. So then I had to call Dexcom back, and they had to do another benefits check. And lo and behold, I can get my Dexcom through Dexcom. My insurance accepts that. Just I was trying to tell them that from the beginning, but they just didn't want to listen to me. So they did something wrong on their end. So that Monday, when I called to update, for Dexcom, I asked the person I spoke to, I said, should I call my doctor's office and have them send in a prescription? And that person was like, nope, we already got the prescription, or we already have a prescription from your doctor on file, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, perfect. So I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday, I want to say. I got like a text message. Yeah, a text message and then an email, kind of like simultaneously from Dexcom saying that, um, pretty much saying that, like, oh, and I got a phone call from, like, the representative that's handling my thing. I got a text, email, and a phone call, like, simultaneously. But I was walking, so I didn't realize that my phone, because I always have my phone on vibrate. And I didn't feel it vibrate, so I missed the call. So he left me a voicemail, and he was like, "Yup, our insurance, or your insurance will, you are able to go in house." Duh, I tried to tell you guys that several times, and all this stuff. So he was like, "We're just waiting on a prescription from your doctor, and then I'll call you." And I was like, thinking to myself, I'm like, I know that that person told me I already have a prescription. So when I got home, I called, and I talked to the person, another person, and I told them, like, the situation. Yes, Dexcom call, or I can go through Dexcom now after all this stuff went on. I was like, but now they're saying they're waiting for a prescription from my doctor. And I was like, spoke to somebody on Monday, and they told me that there was already a prescription on my file. They said they were looking right at it, or I was like, or I would have called my doctor on Monday and had it. I was like, I've been waiting for this for 2 months. And I'm a pretty, like I've said in other videos, I'm a pretty easygoing, laid back person. And it takes a lot to get me riled up. But I'm at, like, my wit's end with Dexcom, because this has just, I have not had a very good, like, experience so far with them. So, anyways, so the guy's like, well, if you had a prescription, even if it was expired, it would be on our system. I would see it. It's not there. There's nothing there. And we hold on to those forever. Like, what? And I'm like, oh my God. So he's like, well, 1 second. Let me see if it got deleted. So he puts me on hold. He comes back and he's like, yeah, we don't ever delete documents, blah, blah. And I was like, well, then something is going on. I'm like, I don't know if I got confused with somebody else's account or vice versa. And that's why originally I couldn't go through Dexcom and all this stuff. And, like, I kind of lost my shit. And like I said, it takes a lot for me to do that, but I've had it. And, like, I always feel so guilty at, like, on the rare occasions that I do, like, kind of, like, snap, because I know it's not the person's fault that I'm speaking to. Like, I know it's not their fault. And I did, like, customer, like, I was, like, a technology representative. So, like, if somebody was having issues with, like, their internet, phone, TV, whatever, I would be the person they called to help through. So, like, I've been on the end of somebody, like, freaking out on me because their internet's not working, and really it's not my fault. But, so I always feel bad, but I did kind of freak out, and I was like, well, you guys need to, like, get stuff figured out. I was like, I've been waiting for 2 months. I'm like, I really need this CGM. I was like, I have a lot of issues with low blood sugars. Like, I really need this. And I also said, I was like, and I go, this wouldn't have been an issue. I was like, this wouldn't have been an issue, but the person you sent, or the company you guys forwarded me to, I had to wait 3 weeks to finally talk to somebody that could give me some information. I'm like, and after 3 weeks, you guys sent me to, I find out that you guys sent me to somebody that didn't even accept my insurance. And they were like, oh, that's news to us. We didn't know. And I was like, okay, but the Byram people said they have never, ever accepted my insurance. Like, the person I talked to, she was very nice with Byram. Like, she went and looked back years. Like, I think she said she went back in their system, like, 10 to 15 years in the past, and they have never, ever, ever accepted my insurance. It's always been out of network. They're like, we've never had a patient with your insurance before. Ever. Your insurance has always been out of network. So I don't know. I think what happened is Dexcom got my insurance mixed up with somebody else's insurance. And so I think that's kind of what happened. I think there was an issue or something got typed in wrong, or they put the name of my insurance wrong or something, because it just doesn't make any sense. And the guy was like, oh, well, that's news to us too. Like, we didn't know. And I was like, and then come to find, and I was like, well, maybe you guys should do some more due diligence, like to hire us. And I said to him, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm like getting snappy with you. I was like, I know it's not your fault. I was like, I know you personally didn't do this. I'm like, but I'm just very irritated. I was like, I've had an awful experience so far with you guys. And I was like, and I was so excited to get a Dexcom. I'm like, and now I'm just kind of like, oh, do I really want, like, am I going to have to go through this every time I try to get an order or something? Like, and I mean, this guy was very nice. He was very apologetic. And he was like, yes, I can see from, like, your phone call records that you really haven't had a very good opportunity. And, like, I do apologize. And I said to him, I was like, you don't need to apologize. I was like, it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm like, I'm sorry that I'm like I said it again. Like, I'm sorry I'm snapping at you. I'm just irritated. And I was like, and what irritates me is I could have gotten this almost like a month and a half ago, but something an error happened on your guys' end where somehow my insurance wasn't accepted. And then he said, well, we could have been in the process of renewing our contract with your insurance. And I said, well, wouldn't that be something that you would let me know? Like, couldn't the person been like, just so you know, we are currently renewing your insurance application or the contract we have with your insurance company. So if you want, you can either wait for when that contract goes back into effect, or we can send you to another supplier that would accept your insurance. But the supplier they sent me to did not accept my insurance. And I was like, I just would have been like, okay, I'll wait until, because I'd rather go through Dexcom, because they make the Dexcom. I feel like the Dexcom company would have more information about the Dexcom product than a third-party supplier that doesn't. They just get the supplies from Dexcom and they, you know what I mean? Like, so, whatever. So then the guy was like, well, sorry, like, all this, and I was just pissed. Like, I've been extremely pissed. Like, so I'm gonna call my doctor after I get off the phone with you, or after I get done with this video, and be like, look, you guys need to send a prescription to Dexcom, like, all this stuff. So that's my update so far. Once I find anything more, or once Dexcom gives me a call, I will do another video and let you guys know. I'm going to get off here, call my doctor, and then I'm gonna rest some more, because like I said, I feel like shit. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day. Please, if you like my videos, please like them. And if you like me, please subscribe. Bye.